Uh, previous lecture, we have completed second chapter. That is the which one?
Machine tools and joining process.
Machine tools and joining processes. In that we have studied two machines. That is the lathe machine and the drilling machine. And another point from this chapter is joining processes. In joining process also, we have permanent joining process. In permanent joining process, we have studied arc welding, then gas welding, then resistance welding. In resistance welding, we studied spot welding and seam welding. Actually, for our syllabus, only spot welding is there. Then in small joining processes, there are two types. These are the soldering and brazing added in our syllabus. Okay, that we have studied. Now we will move toward the next chapter, and the name of chapter is Thermodynamics. Okay, I think in 12th you have already aware with that chapter. You all are go through this chapter, but again we have this chapter because thermodynamics is very important branch in the mechanical science. Okay, so in this thermodynamics we have this syllabus is definition of thermodynamics, then thermodynamic systems, surroundings, universe, types of systems, state of systems, properties, and intensive properties, extensive properties. I think these all terms you are aware with that. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because already these terms included in 12th science syllabus. But I think many of we have are forgotten things with the change in time. Am I right? Because we have that habit. आपल्याला सवय असते की आपण विसरत जातो टाइम वेळेबरोबर आपण विसरत असतो या गोष्टी. So we have to see once again we can say revision of thermodynamics. Whether work and heat are also there in syllabus, previous syllabus.
Yes, sir.
So you do one thing, write this syllabus. You first write name of the chapter, thermodynamics. After this, write down this syllabus. When you complete, please tell me.
Recording in progress.
झालं?
No, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
झालं? Okay. So if you observe here, so this chapter is divided in two parts. That is, first one is the definitions or terms related to the thermodynamics, and in another point they have added video. This clearly nice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in other the points added like work, forms of work, heat, first law of thermodynamics, then second law of thermodynamics, then cyclic process, non-cyclic process. These are the part we have added here. Now we will move in chapter. So first, so what is meant by thermodynamics? The thermodynamics is the science of energy, in which energy is very important term. Okay, in thermodynamics, energy is very important term. So what is mean by energy? Hello, can you explain, or can you do you have definition for the energy?
Capacity to do work is called energy.
Capacity
To do work.
is called energy. Correct. For example, or here, energy means the ability to cause the changes. Capacity to do work, it means if suppose I have to, if this one is the bottle, if I have to remove the cap, okay, physically we can see my hand can open this, but actually to open the cap of that bottle, I need energy. Correct? Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If suppose I have to lift this water, to lift that water, to lift that bottle, what is important?
Energy.
Energy.
Is important. It means capacity to do work, to move that bottle from one place to another place, we require energy. Okay. Now your definition, capacity to do work is मी हेच सांगितलं ना, capacity to do work. For example, if suppose if small stones are there like this, if suppose this one is the stone, and somebody try to move in upward direction, so it is possible. If suppose that stone having weight of 5 kg, it is possible to move or lift that stone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is possible. See, thermodynamics is very interesting chapter because each and everyone have the views to see towards that. It is not in previous chapters, that is lathe machine and the drilling machine. Because lathe machine, if you see lathe machine is the lathe machine. If there is turning operation, it means there is turning operation. Okay, removing diameter or removing the or the reduce the diameter of the workpiece. Okay, but in thermodynamics, we may have different approach, different views for this study. Get it? So nobody will be wrong and nobody will be correct forever. So you do one thing, you have to share your views, and then only we get something out of this. Okay, otherwise only reading and all these things, it will not be sufficient for this chapter. Okay, so if I want to lift this 5 kg stone, it is possible for me to lift. But suppose here we have stone of 100 kg. And if I want to lift this water, can I lift it?
No, sir.
No. Now why? Why I cannot lift this water if I have the same hands with me? Okay, if I can lift 5 kg stone with my hands, why I cannot lift the 100 kg stone?
Because for 100 kg stone, more and more energy is required.
Yeah, correct. Or is anyone having different approach? Okay, so someone says that to lift that 100 kg stone, we required more energy. That energy is not available towards me. Okay, that energy is not available with me. So I can lift this 5 kg, 5 kg. Then what it means? पाच kg उचलू शकतो, याचा अर्थ काय येत आता? एनर्जी आहे, ठीक आहे. But I have energy, sufficient energy to lift that stone. I will give another example. This is related to our energy system, and where we got energy from our food, that drinking water, then our respiration. By all of these things, we can generate energy in our body, and to lift that stone, we can use that energy. For example, in machines are also there are certain limits. Okay, whenever there is a changes, for example, if I want to lift that stone, it means I am going to change something. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes.
I'm going to change the position of that stone. Okay, so to any changes, energy is required. Okay, for any changes, energy is required. Or to do work, to do that changes, again energy is required, and we call it as work. If there is change, then we can call it as work. We can call it as work. So फॉर एक्झाम्पल आता तुम्ही ट्रॅक्टर बघाय, ऊसाची वाहतूक चालू आहे, मशीन मधलं तुम्हाला एक्झाम्पल सांगतो. ट्रॅक्टर पाहताय तुम्ही, ऊस वाहतूक करणारे, त्याच्यामध्ये मोठे ट्रॅक्टर्स यूज केले जातात, म्हणजे 55 HP 60 HP, बरोबर आहे. जर त्याच ठिकाणी म्हणजे इफ सपोज हियर दिस वन इज अ ट्रॅक्टर which is having energy about 60 HP, and he can pull all these trolleys. Okay, we have two trolleys, here one, here second, and if we connect to this, okay, then this tractor can move or pull these trolleys in forward direction. But if I connect here tractor of 30 HP, if I connect tractor or assemble there, then what will happen? What will happen? समजलं का मी काय म्हणलो ते? 60 HP चा ट्रॅक्टर जर मी जोडला तर तो पुढे खेचू शकतो. जर त्याच ठिकाणी मी 30 HP चा ट्रॅक्टर जोडला तर काय होईल?
एनर्जी कमी पडणार.
एनर्जी कमी पडणार. म्हणजे जर चेंज करायचं असेल तर एनर्जी पाहिजे. एनर्जी हॅव्हिंग ॲबिलिटी टू मेक चेंजेस, बट इट इज ऑल्सो नेसेसरी दॅट इट टू डू दॅट वर्क required sufficient amount of energy. Okay, now we know that energy always constant. Okay, energy always constant. Energy is any form. Energy will be in any form. Okay, so we know some forms, that is we have seen in the previous lecture, that is previous chapter, that is pump, compressor and turbine. That is energy available in the water of dam, which in which form? Hello?
Potential energy.
Yeah, correct. When the water is in the dam, at that time the water having potential energy. Okay, when it flowed through the penstock, then at that time the same energy will convert into the which type of energy?
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy. And when it strikes on the turbine, then it can convert into which type of energy? Which type of energy?
Electric.
Mechanical energy first, and after mechanical energy, this energy again converted into the electrical energy. Correct?
Sir.
So I have
Yes,
question.
sir.
Yeah, so I have question. Please listen carefully. If you do not understood if you are not listening carefully, you do not get what I am talking, what question I am asking. So in that process, whether the energy available in the water and energy available in the current are same, or different? Different energies. Okay, but I think energy is same, but it shows is its different phases. करेक्ट? समजलं
Yes,
का बघा
sir.
तुम्हाला मला काय म्हणायचं आहे? एनर्जी ही एनर्जी आहे, परंतु ती वेगवेगळ्या फॉर्म मध्ये वेगवेगळ्या आपल्याला प्रकारामध्ये ती दिसते. करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
आता किती जणांना मी काय बोलतोय समजलं का नाही मला माहित नाही. एनर्जी इज सेम, but it may appear in different forms. That is in potential energy form, in mechanical energy form, in wind energy form. Okay, so energy, we can change energy. It means that energy is the one concept. Or have you seen energy type 1, energy type 2, energy type 3? Have you listened before that?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
It means energy is the only single one which is having different phases. Okay, phases म्हणतोय, फेज म्हणत नाही, phases. ओके, एनर्जी ही एकच आहे, पण त्याचे जे चेहरे आहेत ते काय आहेत? वेगवेगळे आहेत.
Different.
आलं तुमच्या लक्षात? So here, due to the natural phenomenon, energy can change the phase. Energy can change the phase. Okay. एक्झाम्पलच सांगायचं झालं तर वादळी वारे येतात. वादळी वारे जे येतात, is there having some type of energy or not? Yes.
Yes.
हा, म्हणजे हा वादळी वारा जे आलेला आहे ते काय आपण आणू शकत नाही. इट इज नॅचरल फेनॉमेना. समुद्राला येणारी भरती आणि ओहोटी, दिस इज ऑल्सो अ नॅचरल फेनॉमेना. It means energy can change phase with the natural phenomena. For example, due to photosynthesis, in trees or in plants, it creates energy, carbohydrates. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So these are the natural phenomena of change in energy. So I know that when you have studied in 12th, you have studied only the terms. That is what is meant by energy. Energy it means to capacity to do work or the ability to cause changes. Okay, or something like that. Terms only. You have not think on that. So what is meant by energy? So here the time you can think on that. Okay. So it means that energy can change due to the natural phenomena. Or another way, or we also can change the phases of energy. Am I correct? So whatever example we have seen, that is the hydroelectric power plant. So it is artificial. In that also, the energy can change from potential energy to the kinetic energy, from kinetic energy to the mechanical energy, from mechanical energy to the electrical energy. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तुमच्या लक्षात येते का मी काय सांगतोय? एनर्जी म्हणजे एनर्जीचे वेगवेगळे आपण ज्याला म्हणतो पूर्वीच्या काळी एक असायचा बघा, बहुरूपी. डू यू गेट इट? कारण तुम्हाला मी
Yes, sir.
एवढा का फोर्स देतो याच्यावरती, कारण तुम्हाला समजलं पाहिजे की सगळ्यांच्या पाठीमाग जे हे फेनॉमेनन होत आहेत त्याच्या पाठीमाग काय आहे? एनर्जी आहे, जी आपल्याला दिसत नाही. जर तुम्ही बहुरूपी बघितला तर प्रत्येक वेळी त्याचा चेहरा वेगळा वेगळा दिसतो आपल्याला. बट ऍक्च्युअली द पर्सन बिहाइंड दॅट फेस, ओके, इज द एनर्जी. म्हणजे त्या चेहऱ्यांच्या पाठीमागे असणारा जो माणूस आहे ते ऍक्च्युअल मध्ये एनर्जी आहे. पण आपल्याला दिसताना ते तसं दिसतं का प्रत्येक वेळेस? नो.
No, sir.
Okay. So many, I think few students have understood that what I want to talk. So we can change energy from one state to another state. But when we studied, and we got one conclusion after some time. म्हणजे मी सपोज बॅटरी वापरली किंवा इलेक्ट्रिक करंट वापरला तर करंट संपतोय असं चेक केलं. After that, we come to the conclusion that energy cannot be vanish. Energy cannot be vanish. For example, if suppose I generate some energy, okay, if suppose I generate some energy, it means again we require another type of energy to generate the energy. Get it or no?
Yes, sir.
For example, if I am going to use the compressor, a hand operated pump, to fill air into the tire, okay, so their pressure goes on increasing inside the tire. Am I correct? So for that, so it means I have increased the energy there in the tire, but it is not possible without that pump and energy, without transferring energy from myself to that pump. It means we cannot generate energy. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We
sir.
cannot generate energy and we cannot vanish also. म्हणजे संपवू पण शकत नाही आणि उत्पन्नही करू शकत नाही. Now see, this is the study, whatever study happened before that. Okay, if you are scientist in future, if you are go deep and sometimes if you find some things like that, energy can be generated without adding or without changing any type of energy. Okay, so at that time the law may be different. Correct what I am talking? नाही समजलं. जर तुम्ही पुढे जाऊन सायंटिस्ट वगैरे झाला आणि तुम्ही अशा प्रकारची एनर्जी तयार केली की ज्याच्यासाठी दुसऱ्या कोणतीही एनर्जी तुम्ही त्याच्यामध्ये वापरली नाही, तर त्यावेळेला हा जो लॉ आहे, जो आपण एनर्जी कॉन्झर्वेशनचा लॉ आहे, तो आपण चेंज करावा लागेल. बट नाव so we can't say that in science also that terms and all these things are true up to when जोपर्यंत नवीन संशोधन त्याच्यामध्ये होत नाही तोपर्यंत ते ट्रू आहे. Am I correct? So
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
and important thing is that to do that we have to go deeper in that. Otherwise, some days before, काही दिवसांपूर्वी एखादा माणूस जर म्हणत असेल की मी इथं बोलून आपला कोण नातेवाईक मुंबईमध्ये आहे, पुण्यामध्ये आहे, बेंगलोरमध्ये आहे, त्याला इथं बसून मला बोलता येईल का, त्याच्याशी संभाषण करता येईल का? तर काही दिवसांपूर्वीच मागच्या दशकाच्या त्याच्या पाठीमाग काय म्हणत असतील लोक? It is not possible. How it is possible? Correct? But it happens. It means what we can say for it, त्याला काय म्हणू शकतो आपण? अशक्य असं काही नाही किंवा काय चेंज होतील हे सांगू शकत नाही. Okay? But for now we cannot generate the energy and we cannot vanish the energy. But we can change the form of energy. समजलं किती? समजलं सगळ्यांना? सगळ्यांना समजलं का नाही? मी
Yes,
सांगतो
Yes,
तर
sir.
Yes, sir.
And on that basis, the law of conservation is defined or designed the sentences. And what is the law of conservation for the energy?
Energy neither be created
Neither be
and
created nor be destroyed.
Energy neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can change from one form to its another form. ओके, इथपर्यंत समजलं. कोणत्याही प्रकारची एनर्जी जनरेट करायची असेल तर त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला दुसरी एनर्जी द्यावी लागते. फॉर एक्झाम्पल मी सोपे सोपे एक्झाम्पल का देतोय, कारण आपल्या जे रेग्युलर लाईफ मधले एक्झाम्पल दिले की ते आपल्याला जास्त समजतात. ओके, फॉर एक्झाम्पल दिस वॉटर बॉटलचं एक्झाम्पल दिलं. ओके, मी ही उचलतोय बिकॉज आय हॅव सफिशियंट एनर्जी टू लिफ्ट दॅट वॉटर. बट टू लिफ्ट दॅट वॉटर, टू अप्लाय दॅट एनर्जी, I want to consume food, water, okay, and to generate some energy. It is not actually generating energy, it is converting. It is a converting energy in my body. जर मी जेवण केलं नाही, पाणी पिलो नाही आणि श्वास घेतला नाही, श्वास नाही घेऊन जगणार नाही मी जास्त वेळ, पण जर मी पाणी पिलो नाही आणि जर माझ्यामध्ये एनर्जी नसेल तर मी ही बॉटल लिफ्ट करू शकेल का?
No, sir.
No, it is very
No, sir.
difficult for me. Okay, this is one example. So this one is related to the law of conservation of energy. Now, this is again same that I have explained. Energy in 5 unit energy in, 1 unit energy stored here, and he uses 4 units energy. Okay. Nobody knows how actually energy looks like because it always appears in different forms. So we can't say the energy having such pink color, so energy having some green color. Am I right? You understood?
Yes, sir.
yes sir.
आपण असं म्हणू शकत नाही की एनर्जी ला हिरवा कलर आहे, पिंक कलर आहे, एनर्जी अशा प्रकारे दिसते. सो वी डोंट नो हाऊ इट लुक्स ऍक्च्युअली, बट when it converts from one form to the another form, we can see the different phases. Okay, now there are two types of energies. Okay, energy combinedly we can call it as energy, but energy is of or energy divided in two types. And these two types are internal energy and external energy. Okay, internal energy and the external energy. Now, internal energy. The internal energy is present in a system due to molecular motion, arrangement of atomic structure, and its chemical composition. Okay, so these are the due to these three phenomenon, these are the types of internal energies. For example, first one is the chemical energy. Chemical energy, have you seen IC engine? Internal combustion engine, it's called IC engine. चार चाकीमध्ये असणाऱ्या गाड्यांचे जे इंजिन आहेत ते बघितलेत तुम्ही?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हा, so here internal energy जे आहेत, so in that engine we are using chemical energy, that is petrol, diesel, kerosene. Okay, and by burning that chemicals, petrol, diesel, these are also chemicals, correct? का ते वेगळे आहेत काय?
No sir, chemicals.
These are also chemicals. Okay, and by burning these chemical energies we can generate another type of energy. So it means that chemical having such type of energies. So it is energy released due to changes in chemical compositions. For example, chemical energy is released due to combustion of air and fuel mixture. Okay, when we burn that petrol and air or diesel and air together, so by that combustion we get some energy. So such type of energy is called as chemical energy. Then atomic energy. In atomic energy, in nuclear power plants, we can see the example for the atomic energy. That is the in nuclear power plant, we have metals like uranium, thorium. Okay, by splitting those the atoms of that uranium and thorium, we get large amount of energy. Have you listened that before? Uranium. So what is the process? When this is the uranium, atom of uranium, and when we bombard one neutron in nuclear reactor, okay, this process happens inside the nuclear reactor, because this one is the continuous process, and this process continues without any additional neutrons. Okay, when we bombard that neutron on the uranium, so after that we get barium, krypton, then again 3 neutrons. It means these 3 neutrons again bombards on thorium. So this chain goes on increasing, and plus energy. Plus energy. Okay, so this comes under the atomic energy. Okay, and now third one is the molecular internal energy. In molecular internal energy, each and every molecule is responsible or possesses some amount of energy. Okay, I will give you example related to the temperature. Suppose this is one of the pot, and in that if we fill water, this is water, and when we apply heat, then what will happen? काय होईल? Yes,
water evaporates.
Water evaporates. Before that, it will evaporate after 100 degrees Celsius. Correct? So when the temperature reaches 100 degrees Celsius, the molecules available here. So this water contains molecules like this, closely packed molecules. Am I correct? And before 100 degrees Celsius, this water shows increase in the temperature. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first thing, what is meant by temperature? What is meant by temperature? In generally, we can say temperature is nothing but it is the hotness or coldness of a body. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So here the body or substance is water. So we can say the hotness or coldness of the water is the temperature. But it is on mass level. It is on mass level. For example, if I put my hand here inside that water, and water having temperature of 70 degrees, suppose. So what I feel? काय होईल? जर गरम केलेलं पाणी आहे 70 डिग्री पर्यंत आणि त्याच्यामध्ये जर मी हात बुडवला तर काय होईल? Nobody knows what will happen.
हात पोळे
हाताला पोळेल किंवा गरम लागेल आपल्या. ठीक आहे, हाताला पोळेल किंवा गरम लागेल. मग आता हे जे गरम लागतंय, ओके, सो दिस hotness is due to or it is related to one molecule of that water or the molecules related to that all hand. क्वेश्चन समजला? हाताला ज्या माझ्या पोळणार आहे, तुम्ही म्हणताय पोळता हाताला, तर ते जे पोळणं आहे ते एका मॉलिक्युल्स मुळे असेल की तिथं जे असणारे मॉलिक्युल्स आहेत सगळे यांचा एकत्रित इफेक्ट असेल तो?
सगळ्या मॉलिक्युल्स
इफेक्ट असेल
सगळ्या मॉलिक्युल्सचा इफेक्ट असेल. ओके, सो each and every molecule possesses energy. Now how I will tell you that. So suppose here we have one pot, flat pot, and if we add water, so we consider these all जरा मोठे काढतो molecules because it will not observe with our naked eyes. So these are the molecules. आता बरं का व्यवस्थित लक्ष देऊन बघा मी काय सांगतो ते. So these are the molecules. Whether these all molecules possesses some amount of energy or not at room
Yes.
temperature. If we consider at room temperature, this molecule is having some amount of energy, correct? Or there is no energy. म्हणजे आपण त्याला काय तापवलं नाही, काय केलं नाही, रूम टेम्परेचरला ठेवले. So whether this molecule having some amount of energy or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. If we
Yes, sir.
see in the form of temperature now what we will do? We will add again heat. Okay, it means we are adding energy, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So whether that added energy changes the internal energy or the energy of that molecule. For example, now very important thing, whether if this is the direction of adding energy, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This one is the direction of adding energy. So first thing is that the molecules which is at the bottom, they will take energy. Okay, or this energy added to these molecules which is at the bottom. Am I correct? Then why, whether this molecule get this energy, whether this energy reaches to the molecule which is on the top? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
How it will?
ट्रान्सफर होते एनर्जी.
How it transfers?
Molecule to molecule.
Molecules to molecules. Correct. Because in one division, student says that when we heat from the bottom, so the molecules from the bottom go in upward direction. Okay, and the cool water or the molecule which is on the top surface come to the downward direction, and due to that these molecules get energy. He is also correct. बरोबर आहे, त्यांना सांगितलेलं पण बरोबर आहे का, चुकीचं आहे काय?
No, sir.
त्यांना सांगितलेलं पण बरोबर आहे. बट इट इज रिलेटेड टू वॉटर. But it is related to water. If suppose this is the metal rod, and if I hit here, if I add temperature to one of the end, after certain time, whether this end is also hot. बरोबर आहे?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
मग याच्यामध्ये तर तसं होत नाही, जसं वॉटर मध्ये झालंय ते. वॉटर मध्ये त्यांनी म्हटलं, मी विचारलं की बाबा हे इथं जर आपण टेम्परेचर, मराठीत तुम्हाला सांगतो म्हणजे ज्यांना समजणं त्यांच्या पण लक्षात येईल, कारण या टर्म थोड्याशा म्हणजे लक्ष देऊन काळजी, अवघड नाहीत, समजावून घेण्यासारखे आहेत. म्हणजे इथं जर मी सपोज एनर्जी ऍड केली त्या खालच्या बाजूने ह्या भांड्याला, तर हे खालचे जे मॉलिक्युल्स आहेत ती एनर्जी त्याच्यामध्ये जायला पाहिजे, बरोबर आहे? मग हे वर कसे ट्रान्सफर होते, तर त्याच्यामध्ये त्यांनी सांगितलं की इथलं मॉलिक्युल्स तापल्यानंतर हे मॉलिक्युल्स वर जातात आणि इथं जे थंड असणारे मॉलिक्युल्स आहेत, इट इज रिलेटेड टू मॉलिक्युलर वेट. त्यांचं वेट कमी होतं त्याच्यामुळे हे वर जातात आणि हे मॉलिक्युल्स जे आहेत ते खाली येतात. ओके, ही इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. बट व्हॉट हॅपन्स इन द मेटल? इथं असं होतंय का बाबा, इथले मॉलिक्युल्स जे आहेत ते इथून इकडे ट्रान्सफर होत आहेत आणि इकडचे इकडे ट्रान्सफर होत आहेत?
No,
Yes.
sir.
No.
No. Then why the temperature transfer toward this side? So someone says molecules to molecule. He is very correct. Energy transfer takes place molecules to molecules. In that situation, in that case, when we add energy to the molecules which is present here, before adding energy, these molecules having certain vibration. Vibration, it means it move on its own location. Okay, this vibration is due to the energy which we cannot observe with our naked eyes. हे बघा, लक्ष ठेवा जरा, तुमचा व्हिडिओ ऑन होतोय, व्हिडिओ मध्ये आधी कोणाचे व्हिडिओ ऑन होत आहेत, देन काही जणांचे साऊंड चालू होत आहेत. सो कम टू द पॉइंट. Here we have vibration of these molecules, and this vibration, when we add energy, so this vibration goes on increasing. The frequency of vibration goes on increasing. पहिल्यांदा जर थोडेसे व्हायब्रेट होत असतील, म्हणजे एकदम थोडे व्हायब्रेट होत असतील असे स्लोली, आणि ज्या वेळेला आपण एनर्जी ऍड करतो त्यावेळेला ते व्हायब्रेशन फास्ट व्हायला चालू होते. And due to that, what will happen? The neighbor molecule also get vibrated. हे जे व्हायब्रेशन आहे ते या त्याच्या शेजारच्या मॉलिक्युल्सला जातं आणि त्याच्यामुळे तिथे व्हायब्रेशन्स क्रिएट होतात किंवा त्याचं व्हायब्रेशन इन्क्रीज होतं. ही जी प्रोसेस आहे ती अशीच प्रोसेस होऊन हे जे व्हायब्रेशन आहे ते या एंड पर्यंत येतं. And we can feel there this vibration. And due to that, because we feel hotness or coldness, because it is the average energy of that molecule. इथे एका मॉलिक्युल्सचा हॉटनेस आपल्याला कळत नाही, हे काय आहे, सगळ्या मॉलिक्युल्सचं ऍव्हरेज आहे. करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, another one more question I have. Why this will happen? Why this energy transfer toward this side? Why molecules to molecule? तुम्ही म्हणाल ना, एक मॉलिक्युल व्हायब्रेट होतं तर दुसऱ्याकडे जायची काय गरज आहे तिथं? It is related to the potential difference. Potential difference sufficient झाला की तिथे एनर्जी काय होत असते, ट्रान्सफर होत असते. पाणी समांतर झालं की वाहायचं बंद होतं. ओके, तिथे डिफरन्स क्रिएट होत नाही. करंट सप्लाय कोयना डॅम पासून तुमच्यापर्यंत येतो, कशामुळे येतो? काय मोटर लावलेली आहे, काय आहे? So here again, so this okay, that this term is related to the molecular internal energy. Got it? ते मला सांगायचं होतं महत्त्वाचं. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
कोणाला काही शंका आहे का याच्यामध्ये? तुम्ही याच्या अगोदर पण हे शिकला असाल, परंतु असे म्हणजे टर्म फक्त पाठ केले असतील तर त्या टर्म फक्त पाठ करण्यापेक्षा तुमचे पण व्ह्यूज सांगा. Sometimes maybe I may be wrong sometimes. Okay, you may be correct, but if you share your views, then it will be very fruitful learning. Get it? So we can say hereafter, when we measure the temperature of any body, so it is the average effect of the molecule. या सगळ्यांचा average effect आहे. Okay, it means for every molecule possesses some amount of energy, and one molecule transfer energy to its neighboring molecule or the neighbor molecule due to potential difference. Up to that it is okay. Is somebody having any doubt?
No, sir.
No. Okay. I will take attendance. We have finished our time. In next lecture, we will see external energy type. So in external energy, we have potential energy and the kinetic energy. That total energy is again addition of the internal energy and the external energy. Okay, हे तुम्हाला थोडंसं घेतो, म्हणजे तुम्हाला अगोदर झालेलं आहे हे सगळं, पण तरीही आपण थोडीशी याची रिव्हिजन घेतोय. काही कन्सेप्ट विसरले असतील तुमच्या, तर त्या पण इथं तुमचे रिव्हिजन होईल त्याचं. ओके, इज एनीबडी हॅव्हिंग एनी डाऊट? कोणाला काही शंका आहे का? नो, इट मीन्स नोबडी हॅव्हिंग एनी डाऊट. So tomorrow I think your ISC will be there. Okay, in ISC you have to solve 6 MCQs for 6 marks, and remaining question is of theoretical, in which you have to write write some explanations. You have to draw some diagrams. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
कळालं
sir.
सगळ्यांना कसा मी सांगितलं फॉर्मॅट? 3 क्वेश्चन पहिले बेसिक सिव्हिल इंजिनिअरिंगचे असेल MCQ, त्याच्यानंतर 3 MCQ बेसिक मेकॅनिकलचे असतील, त्याच्यानंतर 12 मार्कांचे क्वेश्चन हे सिव्हिल वरती असतील आणि 12 मार्कांचे क्वेश्चन हे मेकॅनिकल वरती असतील. समजलं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
One second. I will take your attendance. सगळ्यांनी आपला रोल नंबर व्यवस्थित टाकलाय का? फक्त चेक करा. मी अटेंडन्स तुमच्या पार्टिसिपेंट लिस्ट वरून घेतोय. नाही, चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये टाकू नका, मी घेतोय लिस्ट वरून. Ten, 11, roll number 12 absent. 12 is absent. 13, roll number 14 14 absent. 15, 16, 17, 18, roll number 19 absent. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Roll number 32 absent. 12, 14, 19, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 45. Roll number 45 absent. 46, 47, 48. Roll number 48. 49, 50, 50. Roll number 50 12, 51, 52, 53. 53. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Siddhalinga Bukka. Hello, who is this Siddhalinga Bukka? Who is he? Okay. So with this, we will stop here. Remaining, we will see in the next lecture. Okay, thank you all of you.